Good evening. Welcome back to Interesting Talks with Footprints. I hope that your glass is half full rather than half empty and that you've had a good day. But if you didn't have a good day, this talk is about it's okay not to be okay. So welcome to new listeners and viewers, and welcome back to the regulars. I really do appreciate you. So as you've heard in the title in my speech so far, we're talking about today, it's okay not to be okay. There's a whole book written on the subject, and it has the same title as our headline today, which is okay not to be okay. It's normal not to be okay. It's a part of being a human. You may know what's causing it or you may not, but the key is accepting that feeling for what it is. If you have someone you can talk to, do that, and it helps to get rid of the stigma surrounding mental health in general. Being that it is better to just bottle it up or keep your emotions and feelings inside is not a good idea. Having a talk with somebody about them, somebody you can trust, will help you to alleviate some of the fears and feelings what you've got. Talking to somebody about anything always makes you feel better, no matter even what the subject matter is. Part of the stigma is that it is uncomfortable for people to admit they're not okay. And it may be hard for you to confide in somebody else. I get that. But just to keep your feelings to yourself is not necessarily the right thing to do. This is something that needs to change in our society, but it needs to become a norm that people are able to discuss their feelings. A norm that admitting to yourself or to anybody else, I'm not doing well. It's okay. It's part of life. Most of all, a step in the right direction for the future. A lot of times when people realise that they are not okay is when they should stop and take a step back and have a look at their lives and what is possibly going on that they're not paying attention to. They realise that they're going through the motions of the everyday life, or they just feel off, might be just feeling off. This is exactly when the phrase, it's okay not to be okay, comes into its effect. You don't need to be a mental health psychologist to understand that each of these phrases, or symptoms should I say, could be of mental health issue. The important thing is to remember it's not a feeling. It's a completely good feeling if you are feeling unokay, and to be able to say it to yourself. After a strong life event and you don't have any kind of response to it, it's really unnatural for nothing to have happened to you, for you not to have been affected. Let's say you have a big argument with your partner or a good friend. After that, you're going to feel something. You'll probably be feeling not okay, and it's okay not to be okay. I hope that you found this talk thoughtful and that it's helped to take away or to normalise the feelings of it's okay not to be okay. Because if we can remove some of that stigma, especially in men who definitely bottle things up, then we will help society as a whole. If you like this video, leave comments, share it with your friends. I'll be back in 2 weeks' time, so bye for now.